Welcome into Alta basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Opal Luxury Services, as the Alta Hawks continue their homestand in Region 6 play as they prepare to take on the Brighton Bengals. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Excited to bring you this game tonight between a pair of long-lasting rivals. We'll start with the visiting Brighton Bengals. They come in 8-7 overall, 2-2 in region play, and it's a group led by Nash Matheson, 18 points a game, 4 rebounds a game, complemented by Josh Mawhinney, Bradley Easton. They both average 12, and then a lot of guys who can fill in. Jackson Soto, just under double digits, but the junior coming off a 22-point effort in a losing effort to Olympus to lead them in that game against the Titans. They might need that from Jackson here tonight if they want to compete against the defending 5A state champion, Alta Hawks. Coming in 16-1 are the Hawks, 5-0, undefeated in Region 6. Meanwhile, and leading them is the same core they had last year. The senior, Jackson Johnson, 17 points per game, 8 rebounds a game. He had 20 points in their win earlier this week here in this building against Olympus. Meanwhile, Ace Reiser continues his fantastic year, 15 points a game. Dash has come on strong as a sophomore with 9. And Carter Doliak has been playing really well the last couple weeks. He has all year, but boy, the last couple weeks he has been hitting his peak as the core of Alta ready to run this thing back. They got region to go through and finish as that journey continues here tonight. Alta in the home whites, Brighton in the road navy blue. As we want to let you know, the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. At times we'll start it early, stop it late, as we do our best to keep it synchronized with the official clock here in the gym. Alta basketball to start. This is Ace Reiser. Jackson trying to post up inside. Is Dash looking. Double team coming over on Johnson. Very patient. Now trying to attack. Ace, on the baseline in the paint. Trying to work around his man. Tough shot. And Ace Reiser starting the game off well with his first made bucket on his first shot. First possession for Brighton, as this is Josh Mawhinney. Worked up top here with Bradley Easton, and now Soto. Jackson dribbling it out, defended by Ace. Inside, they let that go. No, offensive foul, as it will be Alta basketball, and the first personal called here on the drive by Matheson. First on Nash. Brighton showing a little bit of pressure in their own right. We'll see Alta, their defense so good. The length is problematic for opposing offenses, and Brighton showing, hey, we're going to pressure as well. We'll talk about some of their recent games because there's a lot to learn from those, as Jackson takes the three, won't go. That ball was loose before Soto able to capture it, and now on the run. Jackson end-to-end off the window, won't go. Johnson with the clear. Looking for that outlet, and there's Soto. That's what scouting will do for you. Stripped away by Reiser. It will stay here with Brighton. We talked about Bengals coming in just over 500. They lost to Olympus 92-85. It was a heck of an effort for Brighton going up against the Titans. Fell just short in that one. But boy, if they can find a way to net 80 a game, they'll be tough. They are tough. It's a good roster as that shot inside from Mawhinney off the mark, and Alta up the other end. Reiser works out to Ace. Doliak sends around Goodfellow. Inside to Doliak, blocked away. Nice play there by Bradley Easton, collapsing down. As Caden Morzalewski, quarterback / safety for Brighton on the gridiron this year. Donning number 3 as Matheson sends back up here with Caden. Soto driving, denied. Jackson Johnson with the rejection. You'll see that a couple times tonight. Brighton really pressuring up top. Dash tried to skip that across, stolen away by Mawhinney. Josh coming off a great game, had the 12 points, 18 rebounds for Brighton against Olympus. Tough underneath shot there, won't go for Matheson as Johnson able to secure, and now leading it up the floor here for Alta. Here's Dash, the sophomore. Continues to have a great sophomore campaign. Got a couple more years with Dash here at Alta. Step back three for Johnson's just short. Loose ball. Caden on a bit of a run out here. Morzalewski tried to attack. Just shy as Johnson was there defensively, certainly disrupting the rhythm of that attempt from Caden. Oh, good defense there, but Dash able to find Ace. 2 buckets for Ace to start. Credit the assist to Dash. 4-0 the advantage here for Alta opening quarter. High post, Morzalewski gives to Matheson, uncontested three. Won't go for the senior. Substitution coming to the table for the Bengals. Will come on the floor at the next whistle. Johnson sends to Goodfellow. Open corner three, just short. And we've got a whistle here. Do we've got a timeout taken? Yes, we do. Timeout, Brighton, 30-second timeout. We're going to stay here. We want to thank some of our sponsors that make this Alta stream possible for you. Opal Luxury Services is a proud sponsor of Alta High basketball. If you have marble countertops, if you're worried about the staining and the etching, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Contact Opal Luxury Services and see how their state-of-the-art stone sealer technology can change your life forever. Find them online or on social media at Opal Luxury Services and opalluxuryservices.com. And better yet, if you mention this ad, you'll get $200 off your service from Opal Luxury Services. Want to remind you all of our free throws tonight, brought to you by D2D Millionaire. We'll talk about Lenny Gray as the night goes on. Dunks, sponsored by Mighty Dog Roofing, and of course your Alta three-pointers. Those sweet, sweet plays brought to you by the sweet, sweet ice cream of Handel's Ice Cream, just off 114th South and State, next to Shields. So appreciate our Alta High sponsors. And talking about the substitution, Case Beans, number 4 on the floor here for the Bengals. Morzalewski handing to Beams. A three from Easton, short, and it's Alta basketball. In case you missed it, Dusty and I got a video coming out highlighting the latest in boys basketball. We talked about this Alta D. It's legit. It is tough. In fact, in region, they've played 5 games. They've only allowed more than 50 one time in 5 region games. Here's Reiser, Ace. Morzalewski defensively leaves Ace open in the corner. That three just off the mark. And it's batted around, kept here by Brighton. Open three from Easton. First bucket for Brighton coming from the junior Bradley Easton. Goodfellow. And the hedge there drawing the foul. This will go on Soto. It'll be the first on Jackson. Substitution for Brighton, Luke Christensen. Number 2's checked in. Here's Dash. You see Brighton, they are really extending that zone. As Goodfellow from the other corner, that shot won't go. Christensen with the board. Nash coming up the floor here with Brighton. Kicks out with Beams. Case, little mid-range, won't go. Rebounded by Johnson, and the run out for Goodfellow up the floor, off the glass and good. Carter Goodfellow, his first bucket tonight. Matheson thought about the three. Now we'll give over to Easton. His second three skips across and out. As we're approaching 2 minutes to play here, opening quarter. Dash set it up, off the window. Count the bucket for Dash Reiser. The foul called on Christensen, his first, 3rd team foul. And it will be a 3-point opportunity for Ace. Matt McKay checking in here for Alta, as is Bo Compton. Meanwhile, for Brighton, Soto back on the floor, and Mawini back on the floor. Want to remind you, this free throw brought to you by D2D Millionaire. If you're in the home service industry and looking to set revenue records in 24, visit LennyGray.com. Is that free throw good? 7 first quarter points for the senior ace riser. Intercepted by Compton. The defense transitioning to offense for Compton.
Out of bounds, Bengals basketball. Checking into the game for Hawks, number 3.
1:46 to go as Papke is checked in here for Alta. Beams. Matheson in the paint trying to attack. Nice take there by Nash Matheson. Multi-sport athlete. Johnson thought about the three. Ace sees that lane open up, just short on the attempt. Offensive board from McKay. Ace for three is short. Batted around, no, a loose ball foul here. Be called on Alta. This will be the first team foul, and the foul on McKay.
First team foul for the Hawks.
Dash coming back on the floor here as Ace will get a rest here. With 70 seconds left in the first. 11-5 your score. Alta leading Brighton. Not a must-win for Brighton, but already trailing Alta by 2.5 games coming into this one. You don't want to fall down too much more. They work inside. Matheson on the block. Count it. Nash Matheson starting to use some of his physicality inside to create opportunities. That's a great take as McKay picking up his second personal. And McKay now with an opportunity for a three-point play here for Brighton. And Matheson converts it. Dash. Back to Johnson for three. A handles ice cream three-pointer from Jackson Johnson, his first field goal of the night. Into the corner, Christensen to answer. Nice shot from Luke Christensen, the senior, with his first points. Brighton staying in that zone. Turnaround from 15. Johnson is just strong. Rebounded by Matheson. Nash trying to push up the floor. 5 seconds to go. Kick to the corner. Three. No, denied. What a closeout there by McKay. 1.7 seconds left. It'll be Brighton to inbound. Christensen to trigger in. Getting ready to start our second quarter. 14-11, an 8-3 run put on by Brighton in the final couple minutes to make this a one-possession game, and it will be Brighton basketball to start this second quarter. Unofficial scoring leaders at the end of the first. Nash Matheson had 5, Christensen and Easton with 3 apiece for Brighton. Meanwhile, for Alta, Ace Riser led all scorers with 7. 3 for Jackson, Compton, and Goodfellow, each with a pair. Mawini works to Matheson, defended by Johnson. Boy, tough D there by Jackson. Not much for Nash to do. Is that kept by Doliak to Dash? We talk about D2D Millionaire. How about D2D Bucket? Doliak to Dash. As Dash with his first points tonight. Soto. Gives with Morzalewski, now back to Jackson, trying to work inside, and Dash here going to be called for the foul. be the first personal on Dash.
14 Dash rights are his first. First team foul, Corey for the Hawks.
Easton giving this to Morzalewski. Quick ball movement. Morzalewski defended now by Johnson. His shot clock, plenty of time, but that's deflected. It'll stay here with Brighton. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Morzalewski working to Mawini. Joliak there defensively, staying vertical, makes it such a tough shot. Alta trying to get on the run. Papke to the rim, and a blocking call here. Brighton doesn't like it. It's called on Nash, and that will be the second here on Matheson. So the leading scorer for Brighton picking up his second personal here with 6:41 to go in this first half. It'll send Papke to the free throw line. We do want to remind you, Lenny Gray is the author of the Door-to-Door Millionaire books, and his team can customize a D2D program for any home service company. If you want to grow your revenues in 2024, check out Lenny Gray. Visit him online, lennygray.com. Schedule a free consultation. Again, that address is lennygray.com. 1 for 2 on the trip there from Papke. 17-11 the advantage. Morzalewski getting that to Mawini. Came off that screen. Soto now. Tell you, Brighton, this is a very quick ball movement offense, and we've got a foul here. I love the way that Brighton's moving that basketball around. It's not stagnant. And catch, decision, and react. That ball's moving, or the player's moving on the drive. It's really trying to make this Alta defense move around. As the foul called here on Ace, that's his first. Free throws here for Brighton. The first one good for Easton. Bradley has one more. Substitution first. Case Beams will come back on the floor as Morzalewski will get a break. One more here for Easton. Boy, good first half for Bradley Easton tonight. Hit the three, couple free throws. 6'5" junior, like what we've seen from him. Like what we've seen from that young man. Jackson Johnson with his second Handel's ice cream three-pointer. Just a reminder, you know why they invented heaters? So you can have ice cream in the winter. Go check out Handel's ice cream. Good any time of year. Even if it's cool outside, you can always get in your car, warm up. But Handel's ice cream sponsoring our three-point shots tonight. How about that movement without the ball? Good take there from Case Beams. Back to the line, Soto making the first. Unofficially first point tonight for Jackson. I want to apologize, had a little blip there. Appreciate your patience with us. Think we're back up here. There's 5 to go. As second free throw good. Soto making them both. Inside, Doliak. Good ball movement. Carter with his first point tonight. 22-17 our score here. That shot from Soto just a touch strong. Inside, uncontested, it's Goodfellow. He's not just a fellow, he's a good fellow. And Carter, good now from the floor twice. That one right at the rim. That one overthrown. Alta basketball. Approaching the midway point of our second quarter. How about Goodfellow again? Beautiful little reverse finish from Carter. The lead pushed to 9, and a timeout by Brighton as Alta has their largest lead of the game. Well, Brighton's got to come back, and that one given up. No one was ready for it. Johnson. Oh, the rebound from Goodfellow, just couldn't get it to go. Up the floor. Soto, what a finish for Jackson. Well, all sorts of traffic there. Is on the other end. Goodfellow got caught underneath, overran it. And last touch there is by Brighton, so it'll stay here. Ace. Working around that double team, over to Dash. He's got an open look at a three, just off the mark. And Brighton now trying to maintain the possession they do. Substitution, Dudley working inside. Sean Dudley able to take advantage before that entire Alta defense could get back. First points for the 6'4" junior. Reiser, Soto there to cut down that drive. Here's Doliak. Baseline pass there deflected out. Nash Matheson coming back on the floor here. Again, picked up his second about 4 minutes ago. Has been on the bench since, but we'll try to close out this first half. One more substitution coming to the table. Morzalewski coming on here. Oh, how about the find? Right back to Ace. Great vision there from Johnson to find his teammate Ace Reiser. And now Ace here going to be called for the contact up top. It'll be the second here on Ace.
Ace Reiser, his second 14 foul for the Hawks.
Working to Dudley, taken away. The help D of Ace Reiser on the run out.
Stolen in by Ace Reiser.
Ace in double figures. He's got 11. Another Alta takeaway. Inside of 2 to go in the first half. Ace had a little space. Skipped across. Dash. Goodfellow into the paint. Carter Goodfellow makes it a double-digit difference. Taken away by Johnson. Count the bucket. Jackson Johnson with the steal, the finish, through the foul. And he'll head to the line as Morzalewski called for his first.
Second team foul for the Bengals.
Boy, Caden looks like he maybe took this one in the thighs, trying to walk off. You see Jackson go over and say, hey, you okay there, bud? But substitution here. Meanwhile, Johnson at the line here, an opportunity for a three-point play. Jackson has scored in triples tonight and does again. Mawini sends to Easton. This is a 3-point game coming into this second quarter. Soto, guess who? Jackson Johnson with another denial. The Alta students loving it. And there's Johnson with the steal. Good. Excuse me, that was Compton sending to Goodfellow. Here's Dash. Johnson trying to get that baseline, finding Goodfellow, leaves for Reiser. Dash will pull up here baseline, yes. Dash Reiser. 16-point game. It's been a 23-10 second quarter for Alta. Shot clock turned off here. 15 left on the game clock. That's down to 10. Our clock's a touch behind. Our apologies. Matheson working around the screen. And a foul called here as Doliak was coming over. 4.2 seconds left.
Got number 2 on Compton. His first.
Called on Compton, his first. Will send Matheson to the line.
Matheson.
One more here for Nash. Substitutions, Morzalewski, Beams, both back on the floor. Dash gets a look up, but it's off the mark, and that'll do it. A strong second quarter has Alta with a comfortable lead at the half, 37-23. The Hawks leading the Bengals. You're watching Alta High Basketball, presented by Opal Luxury Services on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back to Alta High School. Start of the second half, Alta High Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network is presented by Opal Luxury Services. Reminder, if you have marble countertops and worried about stain or etching, visit them at opalluxuryservices.com. And if you mention this ad, you can get $200 off your services from Opal Luxury Services to protect you from all the worries and angst of that etching and staining. Thanks to Opal Luxury Services for their sponsorship of Alta High Basketball. 37-23 as we start this second half. We'll fill you in on the unofficial scoring leaders at the break. Here's Goodfellow for Alta, now up to Dash. For Alta, leading the way was Ace Reiser, had 11 in that first half. 9 for Jackson Johnson, 8 for Carter Goodfellow, 4 for Dash Reiser. As Dash there was just short. Carter trying to get the second opportunity to go, but he's fouled here as Doliak will head to the line. 2 for Bo Compton, 2 for Carter, and 1 for Zach Papke. Meanwhile, for Brighton, I missed a Brighton field goal. We had some technical issues we were trying to get addressed, so we've got 2 that are hanging out there in space as this foul called on Easton, his first. Unofficially, 7 for Nash Matheson, 5 for Easton. 3 for Luke Christensen, 2 for Soto, and 2 for Dudley. Again, there's 2 that are attributed to one of those players. We don't know who, and our apologies for not having that as Doliak good on the first. One more here for Carter. A reminder, if you're in the home service industry and looking to break revenue records in 2024, D2D Millionaire can help you do it. Visit lennygray.com to schedule a free consultation and to take your home service industry business to the next level. Inside, tough look. Johnson tapping it to himself. And he'll wisely, patiently bring this up the floor, handing to Ace. Future Golden Eagle. Looking for Johnson. Boy, they haven't really been able to get Johnson established on the block much tonight. Brighton's tried to clog that up. They haven't tried a ton. That time the Brighton D able to take it away. Nash working against Ace. And just strong on the attempt, Doliak with the clear. Ace, step back, three. A Handel's ice cream, three-pointer from Ace Reiser, his first of the night. Soto. Oh, nearly taken away by Ace.
Out of bounds, Bengals basketball.
Soto. Matheson. That was short. Knew it immediately. Johnson. To Reiser. Back-to-back handles, three-pointers from Ace Reiser. Soto tried to hand off. Ace nearly with the steal. Wisely conceded as Mawhinney scoring his first points tonight. Oh, Doliak was able to find a little seam in that zone. Ace able to thread it. Carter now with 6. Morzalewski working to Soto, but he can't maintain. No, they say deflected. Ooh, I'll stay here.
Checking the game, Luke Christensen.
Christensen checking in here for Brighton. The official was right there. I looked away, thought I was going to go the other way, but again, the official in good position, able to see that. We'll leave it here. Dudley back on the floor with the Bengals as well. Soto into the corner. Christensen sends to Morzalewski, and a foul here. This will be called on Dash, I believe. No, Goodfellow.
Foul number 24, Carter Goodfellow. Second, first team foul recorded for the Hawks.
I think the second on Carter. Christensen had it knocked away from behind. Here comes Jackson Johnson.
Timeout on the floor. This one taken by.
And we've got a timeout. Okay, so they did credit the dunk. I was trying to figure that out because there's a couple things we're managing up here. They did credit the dunk, and then they had the Brighton timeout. So a Mighty Dog Roofing dunk for Jackson Johnson. And just a reminder, if you are in need of help with your roof, Mighty Dog Roofing is the place to go. They can help you with more than roofing. They can help you with siding, whatever help you need with your home. Check out Mighty Dog Roofing. For over 20 years, they have provided homeowners and business owners with high-quality roofing. They're trusted, certified experts, can handle any roof replacement you might have, no matter the size. Get a free inspection. Visit them online at mightydogroofing.com. Taken away again. Ace thought about the three. He'll just float it up instead. Won't go. Goodfellow the board. And it's deflected out.
Checking into the game, numbers 0, 1, and 4. Nash Madison, Josh Lewin, and Case Peters.
A lot of substitutions here for Brighton. Ace. Dash. A little bit of space. He'll take the three. Dash Riser with his first Handles Ice Cream 3 of the night. Want to remind you, if you need to celebrate something, say maybe a 25-point lead in a contest. There's no better place to celebrate the sweet moments of your life than Handles Ice Cream off 114 South and State. There's the outlet to Dash. 2 more for Riser. The assist to Jackson Johnson. Pull up